Oh yeah, so this episode of Ask Hismario, this is Ask Hismario by the way, is very different. They're more serious questions. There's only six. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would just take a long time if I had more than that. So let's answer the questions. That's what this show is about. It will mostly be unedited as well. This won't be for the whole show. This is just like a one-time thing. Maybe I'll do it again at some point. This is the main gist. Did you get tested for kurata? No. But, like, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. Also, haven't really left this house properly in ages, besides I'm, like, being in a car, going through a drive-through, then coming back home. So not really leaving the house, if you know what I mean. But, yeah. What is an average day for Hismario123? Probably get out of the bed over there, and then walk to here, and maybe when I'm bored, mess around on here and play like a random song, like, oh, you probably can't hear it. Yeah, I don't play the whole thing. But yeah, and then might get food or something. There's not really anything to do. Like right now, anyway. Yeah. If you were to make a Q&A movie, how would it work? Yes, this is a serious question. I just want to see how you would do it to make sure my idea is 100% original. Well, first off, as I said, your idea isn't original. It's literally just the Yai anime episodes. If you don't know what they are, basically, it was one episode, I think. The viewers came up with the storyline. So it's basically the same thing as your idea, except yours is a movie instead of an anime episode. But what I would probably do is very similar to what I did in Q&A 100, except like more of the story part. Yeah, I don't know. It'd just probably be very similar to Q&A 100. Because you can't really make a movie about answering questions, can you? Or this, whatever. What's a new skill that you've learnt during quarantine? Songs on that thing, basically. How did you meet Tamago? Well, it's kind of interesting. I don't really know. You might find it interesting. So basically, 2018, I was in Tamago's Discord server. Discord.gg/Tamago. And he did add everyone streaming on Facebook, because he used to stream on Facebook. And I joined, and then he said that he was playing Fortnite, the epic game. And he was letting viewers join, and so I joined. And then I kind of just kept coming back to the stream. And yeah. Now it's a lot harder to talk and chat, because on the Facebook streams there was only about 10 people at one stream. Now that he streams on YouTube and Twitch, there can be like hundreds of people. Which is fine. Also, it's while I'm asleep most of the time. Like the clip from Q&A 103. I was literally asleep while he said that on stream. So, yeah. I only found out after because, yeah. That's basically how it happened. And I know you didn't ask this, but the reason why he was in Q&A 100 is because I wanted him to be in like Q&A. I can't remember if it was either 60 something or 80 something. I think it was 60 something. I wanted him to be in it. He was busy at the time. And I thought, well, I'll bring you back for Q&A 100. I emailed a bunch of other YouTubers to be in it, by the way. And the ones that are in it are the ones that responded. But there were a lot more that I wanted in it. Which I don't really care, because it was an hour and 20 minutes. So I didn't want it to be really any longer. I didn't actually expect it to be that long when I put it all together. But, yeah. Roughly how long did it take you to plan, film, and edit Q&A 100? Okay. So when did I start planning? I started planning Q&A 100 on the 20th of November 2019, which you can see in my Q&A100 announcements chat in Discord. At that point in time, I had just been like, I'm doing Your Turn, I'm doing My Music, Your Lyrics. And I hadn't really gotten the plan yet, because I said that while I was at Q&A 90. And, so then I just got a couple of responses. And then I think the first thing to happen was... what is it? The first thing that was edited was the anime intro, edited by Rapture Fart. And then I think that was like early January 2020. And then there was the Keemstar part. I was also early January, edited and stuff. And then there was a couple of other, like one other segment, the one that starts with, "You're filming a Q&A in my house," that one. And then the Tamago part was actually one of the first parts that I had done. And, I filmed the very last part of Q&A 100 like a couple days before Q&A 100 came out, because I was still editing it at that point in time. I only finished Q&A 100 like a couple days before it, or a week I think before it came out. Maybe, I don't know. But it took me a long time. And filming happened while I was also editing the video, which you can see in the reacting to Q&A me, like, 1 to 10 segments. You can see that I literally have the file open and all that stuff. I had a whole plan. Which says, like, the order of the segments. They are slightly different now, but there was in total 37 minus 2, I think. 35 segments of the episode, which is a lot. And, I did them out of order and then put them in this order. But that was... Q&A 100 was fun to edit, I guess. I got very bored of it. I got so sick of doing it. But yeah, that's how Q&A 100 happened. Yeah. So yeah. Also, if you're wondering why the Tamago segment, why there was only the IMC questions, as in the "can you hear the sound of the skeng, Apple or Android, worst super quiet," blah, 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 is because I wasn't going to use the Smasher one because you wouldn't understand it. But that was the only questions, and I was like, well, it's a good amount of questions anyway. What I also found funny was he said he's not going to answer all of them, and then he goes to answer every single one. So yeah. But yeah, the Tamago segment took me, was like one of the first things, so I've seen it about 2 billion times, because I've watched through Q&A 100 2 billion times. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of this video. Leave questions in the comments below, and I'll pick some in the next episode of Ask Hismario. Bye bye.